Home buyers have some great news for you. If you're frustrated by the lack of inventory out there, and it's either you find a house you really like, it's move-in ready, but you're competing against so many buyers to hopefully win that bid, or you're finding property that needs work and needs to be updated, well, renovation financing can be the solution for you. And on July 9th, FHA released a mortgagee letter announcing changes to the 203k renovation program. These changes take effect November 4, 2024. It is based on the FHA case number issue date. Most of these changes apply to the 203k limited program. There's also the 203k standard. It will depend on the scope of your project as which will apply to you. So starting November 4, 2024 and thereafter, the following guidelines take effect. 1, the total dollar amount allowed for renovation is being increased from $35,000 to $75,000. 2, that limit will be reviewed on an annual basis to see if it should be increased. 3, the time allowed to complete a project has been extended from 6 months to 9 months. There's many reasons why projects could be delayed. Material issues, permit issues, contractor labor issues. Nice to have some extra time to wrap up. 4, if you utilize a renovation consultant for your project, their fee can now be financed. A renovation consultant is not required with the 203k limited. They are required on 203k standards. And 5, if you want to include any energy efficient mortgage items, they can be stacked on top of that $75,000 limit. One of the advantages of the 203k limited program is that there are 2 draws, one at closing, one upon completion. Some renovation financing programs do not distribute any money initially. The contractor has to get started with their own funds. They have to order material, they have to pay their crews. And for some contractors, this can create cash flow issues. So having some money distributed at closing, definitely very attractive to a contractor looking at your bid. Now, as far as what you can do and can't do with 203k limited, well, on the outside, you can do roofing and siding and windows and doors, decks and porches, your utilities, so your HVAC, your plumbing, your electrical, inside, kitchen and bath remodels, new flooring, finishing the basement for additional living space, waterproofing the basement if that's needed, and painting, interior and exterior, including lead-based paint abatement. Those are all possibilities with 203k limited. As far as those energy efficient mortgage items, they apply to wind and solar systems and insulating the property. Now for that component, you need an energy study done, but it's nice to know that you can stack that on top of the $75,000 limit. As far as what you can't do, any structural modifications, often this involves taking down walls. You could be taking down a load-bearing wall, or if you want to build an addition. Anything that applies to well and septic repair or replacement, and anything involving mold remediation. Those items will all fall under 203k standard. Now again, you'll have to wait till November 4th, 2024 to take advantage of these new guidelines, but it's less than 4 months away. It'll be here before you know it. In the meantime, if you have any questions, if you want to connect with me to discuss renovation financing, just click on the link tree in my bio or in the description below.